tip number 8. Do not oppose religion, right? Religion, patriotism, these are things that are deeply important to people. When leftists declare Christianity or religion to be their enemy, when they say that people can't love their country and they need to hate the United States, they're creating an unnecessary barrier between themselves and people who might become socialists, right? All kinds of propaganda has been put out there to convince people that if they want to truly be Christian, that they must oppose socialism and believe in capitalism. But yet, if one reads the Bible, the message of Jesus is quite contrary, right? Jesus called for common brotherhood and care between people, right? He said that it was easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter heaven. Christ very much talked about the need for caring for people and compassion and solidarity. And some of his writing could even be interpreted as a call for revolution, where he talks about how he came not to the earth to bring peace, but a sword, and that a man's enemies shall be those of his own household, right? Hugo Chavez, the socialist president of Venezuela, said that Jesus Christ was the greatest socialist in all of history. And if one reads the Acts of the Apostles, you'll read about how the early Christian church attempted to build kind of a utopian socialist community. There's no reason for socialism to be hostile to the Christian religion. If anything, the Christian religion had a lot to do with inspiring Christianity. When Karl Marx used the phrase, from each according to his own ability, from each according to his needs, he was actually making a biblical allusion to the book of Acts, where it talks about how among the disciples, everything was distributed to them according to their needs. And people knew that that was a biblical allusion. There's no reason to be hostile to religion. If you want to be critical of some of the things that religion promotes, be critical of certain religious groups and the political role that they play, that's one thing. There's absolutely no reason to be hostile to religion. In fact, many people around the world, in Latin America and throughout the world, have seen religious faith as one of their primary motivations for becoming socialist. And that's not just for the Christian religion, it's also for the Muslim religion, Buddhism, what have you. So this notion that socialists should be hostile to religion, that socialists should reject religion, needs to be gotten rid of.